what your flavor, what you like. If you like sweet or salty things. If you like sweet things, oranges all the way. Oranges are the best fruit in my opinion. Much better than apples or anything else, especially bananas. Those things are disgusting. I'm sorry, but they're really squishy and solid. You feel like you're chewing on this garden hose. Yeah, I think it's flower. It's called. Pretty sure I have my voice up all the way I can go. At least I think so. Hold on, I'll just have to try to talk louder a bit. I'm gonna just lower it just a teeny bit to where it's on my side. Or it could be the fact that I have it on full blast in YouTube. Here we go. I think that should be better. But go for soups all the way if you want something healthy yet healthy and variety. Healthy with variety and it's completely customizable. Let's see. Any more questions? Nope, guess not. Any questions from the comments? Then I guess not. I'm gonna start the first music blast, the first music section. During that time you can send any, and be sure to remind it. As a reminder, you can also use vacaroo if you want your voice heard. I'll leave a link to that in the comments. You will need a mic for this, by the way. Okay, let's get ready for the first music section.
実は分かってるの、もう君が言ったこと。あのね、わからずやって言うんだろうね。忘れたいんだけど、もっとちゃんと言ってよ。忘れないよ、メモにしてよ。明日10時にホームで待ち合わせとかしよう。ボタンは散っても花だ、懐かさってもついもは切な。口に出して声に出して君が言って、そして人生最後の日、君が見えるのなら、きっと人生最後の日も愛を歌うのだろう。全部無駄じゃなかったって言うから、ああいつか人生最後の日、君がいないことがまだ信じられないけど、もっともっともっともっともっともっともっと君がもっともっともっともっともっとちゃんと言って。
知りたがり屋の不満ポケットを揺らしてた。150グラムのヒューマンポケットで騒いでた。つながりたがり屋の誘惑ポケットで夢を見た。150グラムの求愛人口が転がった。この姿はまるでスタートじゃない。でも触れたくてしょうがない。僕たちが手にした未来が少し割れやすい未来だ。スマートに生きられない僕は片手で愛を探す。軽い世界になったよね、君の重たい言葉。好きと嫌いの渋滞に噛みつかれないように、アラームで夢を貫いた、それかな。つながりたがり屋の告白ポケットに春が来た。150グラムの宇宙パズル呼び込んだんだ。なんでも可能な世界で突然君はのという、僕たちが手にしたつながりは少し割れやすいみたいだ。好きが始まる時でも、好きが終わる時でも、泣き顔を揺らすひび割れたパートナー。宇宙が終わる時でも、僕はきっとポケットを気にしている。スマートに生きられない僕は息を切らして叫ぶ。なんでも可能な世界に転 ゃないのかな。僕は僕らしく歩き出しているのさ。ほらまたそうだ、わかっていたのさ。僕はこのままさ、歩き出してみようかな。遠いあの時、僕は生きる意味を探す。水に春に音が跳ねるんだ。誰かが生きてる一秒ずつ言葉にできたならば、僕らは生きてく気がするのさ。言葉をばらまくように、誰かが生きてる一秒ずつ言葉にできたならば、僕らは生きてく気がするのさ。言葉をばらまくように、ほら今君が見てたのは、あの日の自分と向き合う君自身さ。ほらまたまな、なんだかんだでさ、僕は生きていた。あの日と変わらぬまままた行くんだ。僕は生きる意味を探す。生まれたから僕は歩くんだ。誰かが生きてる一秒ずつ言葉にできたならば、僕らは生きてく気がするのさ。言葉をばらまくように、誰かが生きてる一秒ずつ言葉にできたならば、僕らは生きてく気がするのさ。言葉をばらまくように、ほらのなら、僕はまた歩き出せるはずだ。いつかの君のように。 秘の姿探してくる回り続ける叫び疲れた頃にありがとうはムカつくたびにこれからは明日必要なものを全部過ぎちゃえば君には会えないよこの重ねそれからまた日が暮れ眠る頃君は揺れにいたよ色重ねて
So I just got our first email of the night, well, our first new recent email of the night, and it's a vacaroo request, I think. It was sent from us by Non-Nona, and the file is just called Vogue. Well, you're on the air. Let's hear what you gotta say.
What's it like knowing that our paths will never cross in real life? What's it like knowing that our paths will never cross in real life?
That's quite the question, but hold on a second. Let me just... well, it is. That is quite the question, sir, and to answer that, I don't really know how I feel about that exactly. Number one, I don't really know you exactly, so I don't have a hate or a dislike for you and how I feel about how you feel that our paths will never cross in real life. So, I don't really know how to respond to that question. If you want a clear-cut, clean answer, I would have to say indifferent. I don't really want to or don't want to. Sort of in the middle. So, I don't really care, to be honest. If we somehow meet, cool, I guess, but if we don't, okay. It's indifference, It's in the middle. Not good, not bad. Like Kirby right back at ya. That show was definitely not good, but it was definitely bad. Well, that's about the question we have for today. Remember, just send an email to the link below for what you want to be heard in our questionnaire. Actually, Yeah, the thread's still up, so that's something at least. Well, I guess I can take this moment to talk about Smash Bros. Well, more so Smash Ultimate. To be honest, I've actually played the game, and so far, it's actually really good. World of Light, I feel like we should have given Sakurai an extra 2 years, just to make the story mode something extra special. But then again, someone would take their time and just leak it immediately, which would definitely send Sakurai into suicide mode, and I don't want that. Sakurai doesn't deserve all the hate he gets. He makes a good game. It's a good game. Then again, I'm the type of person who mains the low tier characters, all on the basic example of I liked this game. So, mainly who I main is Little Mac, Kirby, Isabelle, and DDD. Also on the some occasion of Zelda. And maybe Falco. Just generally wherever I feel like. Also whether or not they do anything special for the stage. I mean, well, nothing really special happens if you play a certain character on the stage, but, you know, just for the, what's it called? I guess coolness of it. But I must say, the one thing I love about Smash is its OST, or the music they have in there. They have some god tier tunes in there, just the best things ever. I like them. Oh yeah, in case you're wondering, World of Light, I played through most of all of it. I'm actually stuck at the part after you finish beating up Marks, which I of course did the right thing like any good Samaritan and beat him up by playing as Kirby, which is much more harder than I thought it would be, even if I'm using high-powered spirits that deal a lot of damage. The whole spirits thing is cool too, because you can make some awesome builds. Like, if you're Little Mac, you can make a build that does one-punch KOs. You could go full one-punch man on everyone and everything. It's amazing. However, I wish some bosses could be replayable without having to do anything extra. Though there's also one thing I like to main out of every character, and I think that is Mii's, the Mii fighter, brawlers, and sometimes Gunner. Though I use sword most of all because that's the funnest. Brawl is cool also. Though I like its move where I can constantly grab and pound someone into the ground backwards. The sword is cool also because you can do a sort of like spin dash forward with them. And it makes a good save for when you're kicked off of the stage. Though, to be honest, if I had to give my 2 cents on the DLC, I don't really care who gets in. If some block game character called Steve gets in, cool, I guess. The shit posting on 4chan would be astronomical, but still, it would be cool. If, I don't know, some anime, if Reimu from Toho gets in, that'll be cool also. I also kind of want her in, because the stages they could do could be amazing with Stage Hazard. Could you imagine if they have a stage that is based off of EOSD, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, and like during the match, sometimes Flandary or Romelia would come in and shoot some bullets, so you'd have to dodge them? Now that would be amazing. However, it's just DLC anyway, so we don't really know what's going to happen. Honestly, at this point, I think Sakurai is just going to add some more out there characters. In fact, most of the, I guess, conspiracy or theorizing on V will most likely be wrong. 9 times out of 10. No matter how much you put into thinking, you know Sakurai is just going to pull the rug and put something completely out of left field. Though it would be cool to get some characters I'd like in Smash. Though you know who I'd want in Smash? Percy from Princess Tomato. Now that would be a good character. Plus he's an adorable orange, so you know that got some good moves. Let's see. Anything else about Smash Ultimate? can't really think of anything. Let's see. Well, here's another thing. I don't know if I'm the only one who's noticed this, but sometimes whenever I'm talking about Smash or looking at Smash videos, I feel like it's always and almost always heavyweight characters. You don't really find people playing lightweight characters, either because they're low tier or something. However, if I had to say anything, I say a subjective list made in some dude's basement based off of some competition, I feel like it doesn't really matter. I mean, I say any character can be any character. It just depends on how you play the character. Then again, that could be outmatched. Then again, I could be wrong. But I just believe any character can be any character. K. Rool can smash Kirby's face into the asphalt, and Isabelle can smash Ridley's crotch into the stratosphere. It depends on how you play the character, not the actual character. But other than that, Smash Ultimate is a good game. But you know what's a better game than Smash Ultimate? ARMS. Just kidding. I don't think there's really any other good game on the eShop other than KSA and Smash Ultimate as of the moment. Mario Odyssey is okay, but Jeebus. I don't know if anyone's complaining about this, but there's so very little worlds. Well, places to go to be exact. And I felt like there would be more places to go or more worlds, but we don't really get a lot. You know, maybe an extra 4, that would have been nice, but, you know, what can you do? And, you know, I'm just excited for Animal Crossing coming on the Switch. Too bad everyone on the generals for Animal Crossing is too busy playing some stupid mobile game that forces you to pay to win to even get past anything. Well, technically you can play it without paying to win, but it really kind of eggs you on to do it. And to be honest, I never, ever really liked playing mobile games. Not in the slightest. It is very rare for me to say, yeah, this mobile game is good, because almost every single mobile game has to have some pay to win or some shekel play into it. Like, you gotta pay for these rift tokens to get to the next area. And I don't like that. I think it takes me out of the game. And, you know, sometimes I get to a point where it's obviously way too difficult. It's like, hey, you've been losing a lot. Maybe you should, pay this. Yep, I already got it. Okay, sweet. We got a new email, actually, from Jason Guerrero. Oof, Arriba. Anyways, number 1, are you a weeb or actually Japanese? Because Mr. Spookerson thinks you're Japanese. Well, to answer that, I would say no. None of this is right. No, not in the slightest. If anything, closest thing I am is okay at reading some Japanese phrases, and that's about it. I can't speak it without sounding weird, but I can definitely read some things, like the back of packets, some titles for certain things. Not full on reading Japanese, but just okay. If I had to say, I'm still an N5 basic. Why don't you go to Discord? We need more Kirby porn. I might get on there sometime sooner during the stream. Number 4, is God real? That is debatable, but I believe there's a God, if I had to say anything about it. A cruel, fickle one, but there's a God nonetheless. What is the meaning to life? Eat, sleep, Fortnite. 6, did the Jews fake the moon landing? That, you know, you can't really say it could be the Jews, but we don't really know exactly. Though I don't think the moon landing is fake. We have a good enough evidence to know that the moon is real. Well, the moon is obvious real, though I could see why people would think the fake moon landing thing is real. Because if you have a decent amount of camera work, prop ability, and stuff like that, I say you could easily fake a moon landing in the old days. Like, people were gullible as heck back then, thinking ketchup is a medicine, or if you inhale cyanide it makes you instantly hotter, or some other BS. But yes, but to answer your question, that is a 50-50 chance. If it turns out the moon landing was fake, I would think immediately, alright, that's cool, I guess, okay. However, if it's never fake, I'd be like, okay. Then again, I mean, at least 98% of the population is never going to experience going to the moon, so I don't think there really is a reason to worry. Let's see. And this was sent to us by Zero. Thank you for watching the stream also. I might join Discord during this later on. In fact, I think I'll pop my own head in there soon. Oh, cool. Well, let's see. I'll ask if anyone's on, or is that about it? Okay. See, seems like almost everyone else is off. Oh well. Let's see, I got some questions. Let's see, let me ask. Do you have any questions? Wow, that is loud. Assassin's Creed. Sorry guys about that. Let me continue on the conversation about Smash Ultimate, at least to do that for past the time. So, I guess I should at least say something about the people I play. So, the reason I play Lil Mac...
Hello? Hello, Okono, can you hear me?
Yep, I think it's on.
Okay. Yeah, not many people are on right now.
Okay.
I don't know where Mr. Spookerson is.
Is it because it's too early, like 7:20 p.m.?
For us, it's 4:20.
Jeebus. Huh, well, I guess I'm wrong. Well then. Let's just wait for your ex to join, and we'll start.
Sounds good.
But to start us off, do you have any questions?
Do do you have a playlist for all this music that you're playing on the stream right now?
Oh, the music that's playing right now?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Almost all the sectional music that's not during the radio sections, where I play a constant stream of music, is just the day theme from Tomodachi Collection. Almost all of it's from Tomodachi Collection. Which is, if you want to know, this really old DS game, which started off the Tomodachi Life series. It's all in Japanese, so you kind of need the either translation or just need to learn it. But it's exactly like Tomodachi Life, but more boring and nothing to do.
Yeah, I remember that game. I remember Vine songs on YouTube playing that game.
Oh yeah, he did play that for a while. I remember that. I don't really watch streamers as much as I used to. It's mainly been work as of recently.
You work?
No. Well, kind of in a way. But just busy with other stuff.
What does that mean? Elaborate.
School.
Oh, I guess that is work.
It is in a way. It's soul crushing and makes you want to, well, it just makes you want to go to sleep and never wake up when you think about it. It's soul crushing. Constant stream of projects and works to do. It's terrifying.
Yeah, school's pretty bad. School's pretty bad.
What
grade are you in right now?
Sorry, I'm not answering that. I really can't. However.
I mean, you answered last time.
Wait, did I?
You said your age. Which, I mean, I don't know if that's real.
Yeah, that is true. It could be a lie. But I'll just simply say it. HS, high school. Anyways, that's all the information I'm gonna give.
Okay. So, you're a sophomore then?
Yeah. Yep. Correcto bingo.
Okay, I'm gonna post disturbing things.
What?
If you wanna join in posting awful things, then feel free.
I would like to go into a competition, actually.
Oh God, what is it? I don't have curry corns.
I know that. Don't worry. I have most of it. Actually, I think I have almost everything saved on Pixiv that looks generally decent in quality. At least from what I remember last time, there are 600 plus entries. I saved most of it all just in case, because stuff gets taken down easily. But in a competition way, I'd like to start it off like this. We'll each post an image, and whichever has the most reaction to it loses.
Okay. Wait, loses?
Actually, yeah.
Maybe you win if you get the most reaction?
Yeah, okay, let's do that. Win's fine. So do you want
I'm gonna start then.
Okay, you go first.
Let's see.
Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no. Well, let's see. I think I can top that. Let's see. Hold on a second.
Hey, Okono, real quick.
Yeah.
Your voice keeps cutting off on Discord.
Oh.
You need to mess with your settings. Like, make the sensitivity less, maybe?
Okay, let me try that. Oh, for a while I was off for the last few moments.
Yeah.
Oh, I just turned my mic off so it'd be more, more courteous in case you don't want to hear breathing or sounds from my desk or anything.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Let's see. How about that?
Yeah, I think you still need to fix your voice settings later.
Let me try. Voice and
Make it,
video. Input.
Yeah, make it more sensitive.
Input sensitivity. Here you go. How about this? Hold on a second. Voice and video. Save settings. Push. Is this okay now?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay, great.
Okay, let's keep going. Let's see, what do I got here? Oh, this one's pretty good. Yeah, I'll post this one.
I'd like to see you try. I've been desensitized to. Oh boy. Is this mainly a sound thing or? Oh. Oh no. Oh sweet, your ex joined.
How's it going? We're currently posting very bad things. So, you know, as we usually do on the server.
Yep, it's a competition. Is your mic okay or let's give her a moment. Oh my god, I thought it was gonna be a girl.
No.
Oh, well, dang.
Disappointing.
Yes, it's very disappointing.
I think the only other girl on here is Miss Spookerson. She rarely gets on anymore. I don't know why.
I mean, I guess I could see why.
Yeah. It was soul rending.
Dude, I got 40 on my chemistry test. I dropped my grade down by 20%.
I think I have like 2 Fs right now, which is great, you know. I think after last semester I completely just gave up, and now I have no motivation to do anything. So yeah, let's see where I end up.
I had a 91 before the set, and then I took the test. I got 40% on it, and I dropped my grade down to a 7.
Can you retake it at least?
No. My chemistry teacher keeps telling me.
Hey, you want to see a
Oh wait,
picture of me?
I guess I should do this since we're on the, what is it called? Since we're on a radio show. Your ex, do you have any general questions? It could be anything, really. Absolutely anything. Nothing personal, though.
I mean, not really. No.
It's a real life picture of me. I took that one yesterday, actually.
Why is... Oh, God.
Oh, dude, so cute.
It's very adorable. It's very kawaii.
Oh, thank you.
He's eating up the animals.
Yes, you're very lucky, man. Lots of girls starve themselves to get that thin.
Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
It's very cool. Wow.
games do you play?
Oh, finally. Okay, so fine. Sorry, it took a few seconds thinking. Well, games I've played. Well, I mainly focus on the emulation aspect, so some 3DS games, some Dolphin games, and a few no cache, and a few GBA and DS games. But if you want PSC, right now I've been mainly playing Princess Maker, Toho 15, Toho 06, Embodiment of Scarlet Devil, Tomodachi Life, Animal Crossing New Leaf, and Kirby Triple Deluxe. And let's see, I've been playing a lot of Gary's Mod also. Not as much as used to. And I'm finally planning on getting to play Portal soon, so I'm excited about that.
Oh my god. Yeah, Portal, yeah.
And let's see, I also just recently downloaded a pre-patched and translated version of Koikatsu, which is
Wait, hold on. This is important. Portal 1 or 2?
Portal 2.
So you played Portal 1 already?
Nah, well, let's see. Portal 2 I got from a gift, so I'm probably going to play that first. However, if I like Portal 2 a lot, I'll probably play Portal 1. However, I don't think I'll be playing more so for gameplay than story, since I already know the general story of Portal 1.
Portal 1's on almost every single thing's on Switch.
Oh. Well, then I guess I'll have to get it sometime soon.
Honestly, if you know the story, I don't know. I guess it's worth it. If it's like really cheap, you should get Portal 1.
I say you should play. I honestly think.
It used to be $20 I got it for $7.
How'd you do that? How did you say?
And
I
let's.
don't know, I haven't really been getting many games lately.
Wait, here's a question. What are you guys' stance on pirating games?
FBI, open up. Okay. So, actually, I don't pirate games because, like, there's some mods and stuff for games that, I'd actually want to try and they won't work if it's pirated. But, like, if people pirate games, I don't care. But me personally, I wouldn't.
I'm gonna be a bit of a moral fag right now, but I think pirating games it's not good. But the only way I could see pirating is like okay is when like a game is literally not being sold anymore, like really old games that you can't find anywhere. And, like, you want to pirate that, I guess, yeah, that's fine. But like actually just pirating games, I mean, unless you really hate the company, then I don't know. It's a little douchey.
For me, I'm kind of with zero, but only halfway. The only time I mainly pirate, if you call emulating pirating, then that's.
Emulating's like, because it has to be pretty old.
I think it
Yeah,
depends on the
right.
emulation, to be honest. If you're emulating the Nintendo Switch, which is current console, and downloading games on the internet for the Nintendo Switch, that's pirating.
Do that?
Yeah, there's a Nintendo Switch emulator. However, it's garbage. Really garbage right now.
Okay.
Like, the FPS is very, very low. Though I do have a Citra, though I guess I'm kind of a hypocrite because I have a Citra emulator. That's for the 3DS, so I don't think I'm one to talk. But that's the only thing that's modern. Though I guess that was... Yeah, I'm a huge hypocrite because I just pirate a bunch of Japanese games, like CG hentai games, or Toho. Mainly Toho.
Yeah, I know about Toho. Are you like isn't Toho like really hard though? Like a really hard game.
And that depends. Usually it has a difficulty setting. It has easy, normal, hard, and lunatic. I mainly play on normal or easy, but it isn't too hard. I can say some bosses got really hard for me, like Pachululi or Sakuya, which was really hard in Toho 06. But Toho 15 was rather easy in my opinion. I almost got to a clown piece before dying and I just kind of quit. but I really love the music. That's one of the main reasons I play Toho games.
Yeah. It's like a like anime style death shooter or whatever. Yeah. I mean, but what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, no, I've never played Toho, but I only listen to the music. I do with a lot of things.
I can understand that.
There's like a lot of shows that I only listen to music. Buttload of games I've only listened to the music. And yeah, there you go.
Oh, I can understand that. However, I'm kind of with you the same. There are some games that I think are terrible and I will never play in my life, but the music is amazing. Like, for example, Cluster Truck is one. I can't really get into the game, but the music they have for some of the tracks are amazing, in my opinion at least.
I played the shit out of that game. I played that game so hard. You don't understand. I got every achievement. I was an epic gamer when I played that game.
Now that is epic. But I can't really get into Cluster Truck as much. I guess it is probably due to the gameplay. It felt like whenever I hit a truck, I was stuck on it for maybe a few extra seconds for jumping off. And that's about it. However, I have to say the ice mountain part was amazing, especially the part where you have to jump through multiple hoops. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, that part.
It's
I
great
really
for
like the sci-fi level.
the
Yeah,
sci-fi.
that one.
I like the steampunk
Yeah,
though.
that's pretty good. Well, yeah, of course. Sci-fi's pretty good.
Nah, steampunk is better, to be honest. Has more aesthetic value. Though, as I was saying, there are a few.
Alden is typing. When was
Oh.
the last time Alden posted something on this server?
Oh, let's see what he has to say. Forgive me, Alden. Forgive me, Alden. Hold on a second. And Jeebus, I apologize. I apologize for that. Oh God. That Jeebus, dude, you know there are people listening to this. You could have gave them a serious heart attack.
I'm sorry. I apologize. But I'm also not sorry.
I understand. Though, I guess I should do this. Hold on a second. To at least make it up to Alden for what he had to go through. Hold on a second. See y'all. That should fix up everything. That should fix it all.
Why is it
Like I said, I have a lot of collections and art of this. I think it's almost better to look at it. If I had some...
Why would they put two black bars? Like, that's so unnecessary.
Well, here's the thing. The Japanese have very strict, censorship. It's more so like you can show as many titties as you want, but as soon as you see...
It's a drawing, though. Like,
Well...
why not just not draw it instead of putting two
Well,
black bars?
There's always loopholes, like tentacles and stuff, but, you can't exactly do anything with that as much as you want to. I can't find any tentacle stuff for Kirby, so that kind of upsets me. I've had to draw and write my own.
I bet I can find tentacle stuff with Kirby.
Huh?
I'm gonna find tentacle stuff with Kirby. Give me a sec.
It doesn't doubt.
Here's the thing. I like to believe Kirby is a dude, however a lot of people believe Kirby is a female, and to them, I think they are severely mentally retarded. Severely. Everyone knows he deserves a peener. Yes, that is the best kind of Kirby art. The best.
Alright, let me see if I can find tentacle Kirby.
Like I said, man, I can't seem to find any. Literally, it's hard to find. Oh, wait a second. Yep, still can't find anything. And I'm strolling the catalog. And I don't think some of these count. I mean, I found this, but I don't think I have any words to say about this. There are not enough.
Alright, that's nice.
I mean, that looks like a tentacle.
Nah, I guess. I've had to resort to drawing my own, like some filthy cave animal. Well, more so writing, not much as drawing. But I swear, it's like I'm a filthy cave animal. I don't want to do that. I'd rather look at it rather than doing anything. But if I have to make do with, I gotta make do.
Gotta make do with making it do.
Yep. Plus I have a tablet and it would be a waste if I never used it. Ever. And mainly I just used it for playing Osu before I gave that up a long time ago. And
I knew you played Osu.
Yep, Osu or any other games.
Got a gut feeling.
I tried playing
Yeah, like the first month is really rough. But after that, you're like, wow, I'm actually okay at this game. And then you keep playing for a little bit.
It takes a lot of effort. You gotta do it. However, sometimes, if I'm lucky, sometimes I like to use my tablet to play Toho, so it feels more hands-on-y.
Did you ever get good at Osu? Like, how many stars did you do?
1 or 2, so never not really good. I'm more so like bullet shooters and bullet hell games. They kind of seem more funner to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I started playing Osu like, I don't know, what, like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. And I don't know. I don't even care about.
Oh shoot! I found it. I found some.
Did you find? Oh my god. Found tentacle Kirby.
No, it's not Kirby, sadly. It's the great gremlin himself, Marks.
I see.
Terrifying. Terrifying, terrifying art. Well, time to post. But sorry for interrupting you. Please continue.
What was I even saying? Oh yeah, Osu's great for like finding music. That weeaboo shit music.
I mean, there can be some good music.
And yeah, Jesus, that Kirby is
You know, I
it's
never.
like, okay, this is my question. Who gets up in the middle of the day and goes, alright, I'm gonna make Kirby porn today?
See, I have three theories. Three wholehearted theories on this. I think it has to do when you grow up, get on the internet too early, and you get, what is the word for it? Introduced to all this weird stuff. And obviously, as a kid, you're pretty attracted to these characters. Like, oh man, Superman is cool, and oh man, Sonic is cool. And at that age, you're all horny and hormonal, and you don't know what to do with these emotions. And so, at that age, you gotta channel it into something, or else you're just beating dead cats in the woods, and, no one likes that. No one likes that type of kid. So you just channel it into art, and, at some point you realize, yeah, that's pretty gross, I should freaking stop. And, sometimes you never do. And sometimes you make boatloads of cash on it. And, it just never ends. And you're now labeled as that weird dude on the draw threads who draws that type of art. And it will never escape you. You will die in your grave, and you'll look back on it and think, why was I such a freaking degenerate? And then you'll die with a frown on your face and a tear going down your cheek as you realize 18 years later, your son looks on your computer and finds all the weird, gross, nasty stuff you used to draw. And there's nothing that's going to change that. It's the life cycle of everyone.
Are you reading this from somewhere, or are you literally just making this up?
I'm making it up as I go.
Huh?
That's so specifically autistic. I can't comprehend it. It doesn't make sense to me.
I mean, that's kind of the basics on how it's go. You leave a legacy for your children, and usually that legacy is terrible. And the whole boatloads of cash thing, I'm just redirecting that to Shadman. I mean, he makes like a lot of money for drawing the crudest stuff.
I don't know who Shadman is, but I really
Oh, brother, you need to be enlightened.
no, just like cause how you said that, I really don't.
No, you need to. Like, you actually need to.
I feel like I really don't.
Yes.
Like
Well,
that's
it's happening anyways, so.
do that. I'm not looking.
Why not?
At least spoiler it, I don't like his art style either. It's overly bright. It reminds me of CSI Miami.
Listen,
At least that's.
I know what you're saying right now that you're not gonna look at it, but
Yeah,
I'm sending it to you because you are gonna look at it. Like,
No, I'm just gonna mark it as read for good. I'm just taking another message.
Isn't that how it usually goes, though?
how it usually is.
Though, I do have to admit a grievance to this, because I've noticed this between the Japanese and English people who do it. The English people who do it usually give Kirby a peener. And, this is annoying to me because, it's only the English people. And usually the English people or Americans who draw it. It's almost always really cringy and terrible art. And yet whenever I try to find a Japanese artist, it's always of a JJ. And don't even get me started on fan fiction. Oh my god, it's always some 16-year-old who ships Meta Knight Desu and Dark Meta Knight, and it's always Gajinka. And let me tell you, if you're going as far to write erotic fan fiction about just Kirby characters, and you might as well go the full way and not say, technically they're humans, I'm not gross or anything. But you are gross. You're gross for thinking that a circle is sexy. But you want to hide from that fact. You want to lie to yourself by making them hot, bishy twinks, anime twinks. And it's annoying. And there's this one writer who makes god tier fan fiction. And it's amazing. But she does the same ships almost over and over. And it's always Genshinka. And, you know, I'm getting annoyed because, you know, I have to constantly look at her work all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not jealous.
Do you have to though? Like, do you actually have to?
I check the fanfiction. I check the fanfiction archive at least every day, and it's always the same thing: Gajinka, Meta Knight / Dark Meta Knight. And whenever it's Kirby, oh my God, it's always Gajinka. And I think looking at the same 5 stylofics, the only person who dares says, you know what, circles are hot. 5 times over and over is getting boring and tiresome. And you know, I don't think there's any fanfiction sites that are that degenerate other than Wattpad, and that's a whole nother can of worms I don't want to get into. A whole nother can of worms.
Wow, that sounded like it came from a dark place. Are you okay?
It's terrifying. I don't...
Maybe one too many Kirby porn videos?
No, it's just fanfiction, really. Fanfiction. Terrifying.
Jesus, that was, didn't expect to hear a rant about Kirby porn today.
Yep. So, have you guys played Smash Ultimate yet? Huh. I guess this is the power of autism, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed, that you skipped my autism question in my email.
Oh, did I? Oh, did I? Well, I mean,
Very interesting. You want to talk about that?
Oh, you know how they say, it's always best to leave the unknown things unknown.
I guess not.
Yeah. I guess we should, just skip over that, question. Plus, anyway, it was a small question anyway. Anyone would have forgotten about it. Anyone really, right? Wouldn't you guys have done that? You guys don't need to know. In fact, you already have the answer right there from what you just heard. I'll confirm and say yes, but you didn't hear it from me. In fact, you did.
Okono, did you mute yourself?
Did I? No, I don't think I have. I'm holding the C key, and I'm pretty sure I have the latency one. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Saying things on the stream, but you didn't tell us. What was your answer, huh?
Yes, that is my answer.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, I guess there's only one thing to do now. And that's to, divulge this conversation into a new stream. And there's only one way to do it. The Super Bowl sucked. They should have played Sweet Victory.
I just wish they actually made Sickle Mode good. Sweat performance.
The other dude who was singing it was jumping off and on the stage so much that I was afraid he was gonna fall.
Yeah, I don't watch the Super Bowl. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it for the commercials. But now I can't even, make myself do that.
What's wrong with the commercials,
I have no
though?
energy to watch the Super Bowl, and no one was here. So, it was a very sad day.
It truly was a sad day. But what can you do? No, I still don't understand why they had to do that cop-out, Like, they had a flash animation of Squidward saying, hello, everyone, or something like that. And obviously, you could think, yeah, it's gonna be a Super Bowl.
How about not using press to talk?
Oh, okay. Hold on a second, let me try that. Voice and video. How about this? Is this good? Oh wait. How about this? Is this... What the... Can you hear me now?
Did that kid ever get caught when with the fire extinguisher?
No.
How do you get away with that? Like, how do you get away with blowing up a fire extinguisher in the bathroom? I don't understand.
I don't understand either.
Oh man. There's this one time where I was on the bus with my stupid friend. I don't even really consider a friend, he just kind of hangs out with me. And we found a binder that was just like on the seat, and no one else was on the bus because we were there early. And so we just took the binder, right? And we got off the bus at our stop, and we obliterated that binder. We just he threw the binder, and like all the papers just like flew up in the air, and it started raining papers. I was like, that kid is just ruined now. Like whatever grade he had in all his classes is just gonna be like, cause there's important papers in that binder. Imagine losing your binder like halfway through the year, and you just never find it. So yeah, we just ruined the kid's life pretty much.
I'd be terrified, honestly. But, you know... Wait, what type of binder was it, though? Did it have any money in it?
No, but it had a lot of stickers. Like a lot of trashy, this kid's an asshole stickers.
What type of stickers? Oh, God, he deserves it. He deserves more.
Yeah, he also had, like almost naked girl stickers. I was like, wow, you're edgy, dude.
Edgy.
I know. So yeah, we also took those stickers. And I remember my friend like he had a hentai sticker, yeah. He took the hentai sticker and he just slapped it on one of the buses. And it stayed on there for like 2 weeks. No one ever noticed it, and then it just disappeared.
Does this kid not know how to hide his power level, though? That's like one of the main skills you're supposed to learn.
Wait, what? What?
You know, hiding your power level. It means to hide what level of, what level of autism you have in the public. You know, like I've seen some people.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Like going out in the hallways and singing the Lucky Star theme at full blast, not even realizing that people are looking at them. And, I feel generally terrible that, they're probably going to remember this and cringe deeply, or they won't. And just forever live in their delusions that they are the little girl when they aren't. Hold on, I'm going to quickly switch to an app Discord. Give me a second. Okay, it's still setting up, so I have some time.
Yeah, I agree. Like everyone's a little bit autistic, right? Like everyone's got like a hint of autism. Like maybe they like some weird TV show or some niche anime or something, right? Well, everyone's got a little bit, but then there's those people that just wear their autism on their sleeves, and show it to everyone as if it's something to be proud of.
Yes.
Quietly cringes in the background.
Yes, I know how to hide it. For real, though. For real. No one knows. And no one should know. Because, the only closest I've gotten to going full Spurg mode to people, losing my hiding powers is maybe when I had to crunch time and I was working on some fan fiction or whatever. And, I was writing it in my computer science class. And, it was lunchtime and I was getting a little hungry, so I went to my locker to quickly, get my lunch. I thought, it should be fine. No one's gonna look at this. And oh boy, did I not know that this one Mexican girl sitting next to me was staring at my computer intently. I don't know what caught her eye, but, all I know is she stopped looking at me in the eyes after that. She wouldn't interact with me. I think she was generally terrified. I don't know what I did.
Why? Okay.
Listen, to be fair.
Why write a fan?
To be fair. This was before. To be fair.
Okay, how bored were you that you were like, you know what? I'm gonna write my fan fiction.
Not right, more so work on. And also, to be fair, I was really, really young at the time, really, really young. And
why were you writing fan fiction?
Because I was bored and, I didn't want to go home and do this. I had stuff to do.
Yeah, but you have stuff to do at school.
But, well, I was finished with all of my work, so I didn't really have to care about it, to be honest.
I don't understand. Okay, what joy do you get from writing a fan fiction? Explain to me that. Why? What was your reasoning?
Okay. Is this on? Is this on? Hold on a sec. Is it on? Here you are. Okay, it's working. Sorry, I switched to my desktop app version of Discord. But please continue. I apologize for that.
I was just asking, why write a fan fiction?
Because it was the one thing on my flash drive, and at the time I was thinking, well, if I get this chapter done, I will be able to not work on it.
Not that section. Why write a fan fiction in general?
Well, let's see. Sometimes, to explain this, I guess it's sort of like you want an extra story after the game, and you don't really know how to do it, so you're just like, why don't I just write a story about it? Granted, some fanfictions can be terrible, while some can be bad, some can be good. And I'm not gonna lie, mine are pretty metacore. They're definitely not good and they're definitely not bad.
Okay. Anyways, I posted the cringiest video.
Let me see, is it the hit or...
I've ever found.
Is it the hit or miss thing?
I clicked the first second of it.
Yeah, I heard it over on your end.
I needed 5 seconds to know. I needed only 4 seconds to know that this was going to be not so good.
I clicked the first second of it. I realized immediately what song it was, and I hate it.
Why does this exist, though?
Wait, what is this song called? I actually don't know.
I think it's called a Grower XD.
Rar XD song. I need to find this and send this to all my friends.
2004
They
memes,
cry.
everybody.
It's not even from 2004. That's the best part about it.
No, I mean like
It's
it
from,
contains a lot of
2016,
old.
2017.
I was saying is I meant by it's containing a lot of really really old memes. It's pretty sad. Why would someone spend their time doing this? They need help. Lots of help. What do you think goes through someone? What do you think goes through someone's mind as they make this?
Well, this one specifically, I think I want to make people cringe really hard because I think it's not real. But who knows?
You think it's just satire, like really, really heavy satire?
Yeah. So they're probably just like,
That's what I think, at least. That's probably the most easiest way to decipher this. Just extreme satire.
I also got this. I was on a cringe thread yesterday. It was great. I haven't cringed in a while.
WSG? Work safe gift board?
No.
Oh.
GIF. Just normal GIF. I do go, actually, wait, I don't know which one I was on, because I switched between them, GIF and WorkSafe GIF.
I like work safe gift more. You can get a lot of good animal videos on there. And just generally obscure stuff. Oh no. That man knows how to kick up his legs, that's for sure. Well, I'm gonna say, this was an okay radio show. I'm gonna quit it for now. Noit.
Really?
Huh. And Discord.